Have you been struggling to draft an overbust corset? Welcome back to my drafting table.
Hi everyone, welcome to class. Today I want to teach us how to draft an overbust corset. I already have my pattern drafted, so this is my front pattern. So I'm going to take you through what I have here. This is my chest line, my bust point, my under bust line, front waist length, and the length of the corset. It stops here, hip distance from the waist up till here. But because I'm making a blouse or a corset, it should not get to your hip point. So I'm stopping. For this person, it is 4.5 inches after the waistline. I have my dart intake already to connect this bust point to the under bust. Connect my bust point up to the here, then turn it around and do the same thing. You want from the shoulder tip now. I want to come down by 5 inches. It is not standard. You can do anything you want. And like I said, this is my chest line, but this is my nipple point. I don't want it to expose too much. So from the nipple point, I want to come up by 1/2 inch. It is not standard, remember. I don't want it to be too high. I'm coming down by 5.5. Just do whatever you want. So you are going to connect here to here, but you can see that the curve is not coming here. So you can come in towards a little. I want this a little like this, then connect it. And it is not even compulsory to use your curve to do this. You can use your hand, your free hand to do this. So I have this. Now this is our neckline. You cannot leave this here. If you cut it like this, it's going to gap or gape. So what we want to do now is to tighten the overbust. To contour here by 3/4 inch and here to 3/4 inch. Then you get it line connected to the bust point, here to connected to the bust point. But you will notice that one here is shorter than here. Look at this. This is 1/3 inch, while this is really like this is 2/7/8. So you are going to ensure that here matches with this. So this is 2/7/8. You are going to measure here to 3/7/8. Okay, then you reconnect this to here. You cannot use it because if you close this to this, this will be shorter. So I have it up till here. Then you connect it to the center front. By the time I close here, you will understand. Okay, so now here, this is our armhole. We are going to come inward by 1/2 inch. Remember, we are not going to add sleeve to this. So you come in by 1/2 inch. It's an overbust corset. You are going to raise the armhole depth by minimum of 1/2 inch so that it doesn't open up your bust area. Then you connect this 1/2 inch you went up by and this 1/2 inch you went in with. You connect the two together. So what this does is for you to move your arm and it doesn't get into your armpit area. So now coming to the corset length, if you want it straight like this, you are going to maintain this. But what we are making is stylish star line. It's going to be bent a little. Also, you are going to determine what you want. But for this size, I want to come in by 1 inch. Then I will connect this 1 inch that I went by to the underbust, to my underbust. So now we are going to measure this dart intake. You know, initially our dart intake was straight, but I don't want it straight. But if you want it to be straight, you can go ahead with this. But now I'm going to measure this dart intake. For this size, it is 2/4 inch. So I'm going to come here after the 1 inch that I went by, measure that value, and redirect it. If you are doing this, you are going to use pencils for this, but I used biro so that you can see it. So now I have our dart. This becomes our new dart line. We no longer need this. So this 2.25, redirect it like so and make it slanted. So what do we want to do next? We are not going to leave this straight. We just want to make it stylish and make it to tighten the waist and the hip area a little. So from this new line now, come out by 1/4 inch at the corset length. Then at the waist, you know, we normally snatch the waistline. You are going to come in by 1/4 inch. Come to the second dart leg, come in by 1/4 inch also. Move inward by 1/2 inch and do this. By the time you measure it, you still have your 2.25. I hope you can see that. So now I'm going to get my curve and connect the underbust line. This is underbust. Connect it to here using my curve. It's not going to be straight. Connect like so. Ensure the 2 points meet like so. Can you see? Do the same thing here. Okay, so from here you are going to connect. I haven't turned the curve over to the other side. Can you see? So this is what we have as our first line. That is true, like so. Just note the way I flipped and placed my curve. Connect these two together and we have our dart line. So this becomes our dart line. These two, we no longer need this. So from here is our dart line. Now we're going to snatch the waist. I'm going to snatch with 4 inches. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. So I'm going to take 1 inch on the waistline. So this is my snatched waistline, 1 inch. What I had initially was quarter of the waist circumference. So now I've taken 1 inch away. So I'm going to connect this 1 inch to the bust. I'm going to do this. We are still going to modify here, but for now let me just close it up. I want to make it as simple as possible. So this is our snatched waistline. Then we are going to connect here to the corset length. Remember I said it is not the hip distance but the corset length. So make it a little curvy to accommodate. We have the sides like so. Next now is I want to close the side bust dart so that I can perfectly make this. I've slashed here, so I'm going to close my bust dart. Let me close the neckline. So I'm going to close it and you will see that these two will match. You can see that what I did here, measuring here and here, the two match up like so, and we have our neckline. So remember we went inward by 1/2 inch, so I'm going to reshape this. So this is the neck star line we are going to use for our overbust corset, and this is our armhole. So now, I've slashed the shoulder that line for me to close this here. All I just need to do is overlap and I will tape in place. That here went inward, it is not a problem. All you just need to do is to connect it to the waistline or to the underbust. So I'm going to do this and it's going to be temporary. And the reason I said so, look at this, it's here. The reason I said it's going to be temporary is here because it's an overbust corset. I'm going to tighten by 1/2 inch. So I will come in by 1/2 inch and connect it to the waistline. So from here, come in by 1/2 inch and connect it to the snatched waistline like so. So we don't need here any longer. This hemline styling. If what you used was this, our initial straight darting, all you just need to do is overlap here like so and plot your star line. But going to maintain here, you can bring it over to this point and get your star line. But let me cut it so that it's very easy for everyone to see. I'm going to cut the side. Watch what I'm doing. The snatched waist like so up till the snatched bust area. Then here I'm going to cut the new armhole like this, and the neckline I can cut it out at this point since I already marked it out like so. So overlap it like so and cut the neckline out. So the dart, we are going to cut off the dart like so. So by the time this comes here, you have your neckline. But I'm going to cut this and show us this. Then I will go ahead and do the star line. I think it's going to be very easy to understand like that. Come here, the underbust, cut out like so. We have the front. So we are going to cut this stylish to that line up to the underbust. Then when you get to the underbust, you are going to cut it like so, and we will have this. But okay, now I'm going to eliminate this and the center front. So coming to the bust point area, you can see that the two match up and we have our neckline. Then coming to the hemline styling, it is going to be very easy for you to understand from our waistline. Very easy doing this. You can tape this down so that it will enable you to do the style line. If you want it straight, leave it like so. But what you should not do is to leave here straight. You can come up by at least 1/2 inch and blend it to the side. But here I'm going to come in by 1 inch. Then you come up a little, bring it like so, connect like you can do anything. Look it to the side like so. So just go ahead and do whatever you want. So this is what I drill. This is my hem style line, so I'm going to cut this off. Remember, we taped it, and we have our front, and this is the center front and side front, but here is sharp. You are going to, through this, blend it so that it's not sharp. And here, so we'll be making the back pattern of the overbust corset. So here I have my bust here, quarter bust measurement, quarter waist measurement, hip measurement, but this is our corset length, not hip distance. So now I'm going to go ahead and snatch here by 1 inch. We snatch the front by 1 inch, so we are going to do the same thing to make 4 inches in total. So I snatch here. Then remember the front, I'll be making reference to the front. We went in by ½ inch to contour, to further contour the bust area. So we'll be doing the same thing here. I'll be contouring here by ½ inch. So that's all. Here, remember we went up by ½ inch too. So I'm going to do it before I even connected this part. So you go up by ½ inch from the bust line and connect that ½ inch point to the connected waistline, like so, to connect here to the corset length and not hip distance. Using your curve, make it curvy a little to accommodate the hip area, like so. And we have this. Now you can choose to measure here from here to here to know how much you go down from the waistline, or place here, since this is the side waistline and the front must correspond with the back, just place the waistline here and let it touch here. It will give you where it must stop. So this is where the back side waistline will stop. Then you connect it following this shape. Can you see? Just do whatever you want. So this is what I'll be using. I want it to mirror here. Then now another trick to knowing if the side of the front and the back will be the same is to measure here. So you want to measure here up to the waist. I have 6'5'8", and here too from the waistline, make sure that the value is the same as the one you will be having at the back. It's either you measure or you place your side front, walking it, making sure it aligns with the front. The front aligns with the back, and wherever it touches, get that point, and it will be our raised. You can see that it doesn't get there. So you want to make sure to do this so that you know where it will be stopping. So once this is achieved, you want to determine the neckline. So I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch. So for the back, I want to go in by 1 inch, like so. This is my 1 inch. Then the corset length, I want to do ½ inch. You can do 1.5, 1.5, 2 inches, whatever you want. So now this is what I want. I'm going to connect here with the center back, like so. Then this 1 inch that I went in with, I will connect it to the ½ inch. Remember, it is not standard. We have our back corset pattern, back overbust pattern. So I'll go ahead and cut this and show us. So we have this. So we have the front and the back.
I hope you enjoyed this class. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.